Hey everyone, this is Aiko. This year for my birthday, I decided to do something completely different and go out of town. Usually I spend my birthday with my family, and this is the first time I didn't do that. For those of y'all who don't know me, there are two things that are very important to me: my birthday and my family. There's only one other thing that is just as important. Welcome to all of the food I ate in New York City for my birthday. So to start off this journey, we're going to be in Ocean City, Maryland, where I went on vacation with my family. We went to this place called Pizza To Go's, and their mozzarella sticks were my favorite thing there. Hands down, they were so good. And look at that cheese pull. Oh my God, they came out piping hot, just absolutely perfect. Of course, we had to get two pizzas. We got Hawaiian and cheese. Personally, I'm a cheese kind of dude, so I went for the cheese pizza. It was so good. It was melting in my mouth. I love saucy pizzas. But the french fries were really crispy and crunchy, and I dipped them in marinara. The next night, we went to Dumpsters and got fried chicken, which was okay to me. You can tell from my face I was not that impressed, so I doused it in hot sauce and ate it with rice, and after that, it was a lot better. Next day, of course, we had to go to the Boardwalk. We went to Thrasher's and got fries, but I forgot to record that, and this was the highlight. I got some custard. As you can see, I'm having the absolute time of my life. It was so good. Next morning, we had to get fractured prune because Ocean City, you can't go to Ocean City without fractured prune. I got the Oreo crumble donut. I still like duck donuts better. Then the next day, went to Union Station and headed to New York City with my besties. We got pizza first thing, cause duh. And I also got Jollibee because I'm obsessed with that place. Their peach mango pies, oh my God. The pizza stood out a lot because of the sourdough crust, 10 out of 10. The chicken was wet on the inside, crispy on the outside. I still don't understand how they do that. And the peach mango pie, the grand finale, just absolutely flawless every single time. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The next morning, we went to Brooklyn Bagel and Coffee Company by the Highline. If you've never been to the Highline, please go check it out. It's an amazing place to see all the sights of New York City. This is a cream cheese and lox bagel. Man, this thing was so good. I had so many of these during the trip, as you'll see. Here's me trying it out. I am just in sweaty heaven at this moment. Like, this was so good. Anyways, so I highly recommend the Highline. There's my friend Lucy. It's a great place to go with your friends if you visit New York. The next day, we went to Chelsea Market, and there's this bubble tea place called Tea and Milk. I got the happy drink, which was peach, strawberry, and hibiscus. There's Lucy failing to stick her boba drink. It was really good. For me, it was a little too sweet and pulpy because they used real fruits, which is obviously amazing quality. And the service was fantastic, but for me personally, I like my drinks to have a little bit stronger of a tea flavor rather than just being super syrupy and sugary. But Lucy's drink was fire, and so was Nash's, and I had a really good time trying all of them. Chelsea Market was by far one of my favorite places I visited in New York City. There was so much to do, and it was so much fun. For dinner that night, we went to Italy by the Flatiron building. We sat out by the patio, we made reservations. It was so gorgeous, and the weather was perfect. My friends Nash and Lucy got these two mocktails, which were great. And the highlight was this absolutely immaculate, bodacious calamari. We recorded this extremely cinematic video of our calamari, so please enjoy. Shout out to Nash for being our movie star for today. I got this delicious seafood pasta, and Nash also got a pasta, but we didn't like that. We had cereal creamery for dessert. Brunch the next morning, we went to Eat Pretty, which is a woman of color owned brunch spot. It was gorgeous on the inside, amazing design, and it's so friendly, open, and welcoming, and the service was very, very accommodating. The outside was just as nice. Look at these cute umbrellas. We sat at this table. I got a Nutella latte, an iced Nutella latte, which was really delicious, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend. And of course I had to get another cream cheese and lox bagel, but this time with all the works. It had capers, pickled onions, I think, and tomato. It was really, really good, but I still liked the Brooklyn Bagel and Coffee Company one better. Nash got this really delicious sandwich. Later that day, we went to the infamous Mogee Tea. I'd heard a lot of bad things about it, so I wanted to test it out myself. Here's us screaming. The inside was really nice, but I hated how limited the menu was. It did not really make any sense to me. But nonetheless, I ordered a drink and I was very excited. Little did I know, this drink was freaking disgusting. It was full of pulp and lemon seeds at the bottom. I died. 0 out of 10. For dinner, I ordered in some raku, it's Japanese. Yeah, that's the name of the place. I got the sushi appetizer and the broccoli, which was super good. I am obsessed with sushi and sashimi, and this fish was actually very fresh and delicious. I enjoyed it a lot, and it was a great dinner before my birthday. The next morning, we stopped by this bakery next to our hotel called Angelina Bakery NYC. It was so nice in there, and the employee was so kind, and after I told her it was my birthday, she gave us a bunch of free stuff, including this Ferrero Rocher gelato. She gave each of us these giant cups, which were supposedly samples, but they were way too big to be samples.
What'd you get?
Oh, this is a Ferrero Rocher gelato, and she gave us every single flavor of the petite cakes that they have, because it's my birthday. We had originally only gone in there for cannolis, but of course, it was my birthday. I had to go get my free Starbucks drink. And I had to go back to Brooklyn Bagel and Coffee Company and get more sandwiches. JAYLIN got this amazing breakfast sandwich. Oh my god. After a lot of walking, we stopped in this little cafe for some water because we were tired. And I got this little hibiscus tea because I love teas and I wanted a refresher, but it was nasty! While we were chilling, we used that opportunity to have this strawberry and chocolate chip cannoli that we got from the bakery that morning, and they were really good, even though they were melty. For my birthday lunch, we went to Chinatown to have some dim sum at this place called 456 New Shanghai. We got shrimp dumplings and pork soup dumplings, and it was so cheap and so delicious. I wish dumplings were that readily available here in the DMV area. For dessert, we went to Big Gay Ice Cream, which was so much fun, and they were clearly working on the interior or something, doing some construction. We got paletas, is what they were called. Just some Mexican popsicles. They were really good. I got a watermelon one, and Nash got this rainbow one. JAYLIN got coconut because that's his absolute favorite. He's making that face because we heard someone trying to hit on this random girl. It was so awkward. For my birthday dinner, we had to go down on some seafood, so that was absolutely incredible. We got the Cajun seasoning. Our last morning in New York, we had some gongcha, and after doing some shopping, we finished it off with some Jamaican jerk chicken. Look at my bestie and my boyfriend just vibing. Well, that's all, you guys. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and I hope to see you guys in the next video next Monday. Thanks, y'all. Bye.